What's up guys, it's your Super Players and it's your host Tony G, and I'm bringing you a competitive Shenron deck. Thank you to Ulysses. He's a super player, he's on our team, and he created this crazy concoction, and I don't want to spoil it anymore. I want to get to it, and he's been topping constantly, and he won, I think he won an ARG, I'm not sure, not an ARG, but the Christmas event. But he's been topping with this consistent winning Shenron deck, and it's phenomenal. And let's get to it. So those of you that don't know what Shenron does, here he is, and this is what he does. This card can attack, this card can't attack, sorry. That would be broken if you could. Activate during your main, switch this card to rest mode, choose up to 2 Dragon Ball cards from your deck or life and add them to your hand, and shuffle any areas you looked at. So pretty much you could look at your life or your deck and you add 2 Dragon Balls, and what's great about the Dragon Balls is that you get to draw a card. And so once he's awakened, this is where his power just, you could turn to awaken if you're lucky enough. If you open up with pretty much like 4 or 5, 6 or all your Dragon Balls in your hand, then you can pretty much turn 1 awaken if you can. But I'm not sure, it's pretty broken if you do, but this is what he does. So, Miraculous Arrival Shenron, when he's awakened, this card can't attack, but once per turn during your main, you could choose one of these effects. One of these is draw 1 card, choose 1 desired card from your hand with an energy cost equal to your current energy, and play it during your main. So you can play it for free. And then the last one is what makes this deck so amazing and broken, is that remove the 7 Dragon Balls from the drop area from the game. And if you choose one of your battle cards, and it gains triple attack for duration of the turn, and flip this card over at the end of the turn. So what's great about this deck is that a lot of these cards are pretty much double strike or triple strike. So his effect's gonna go off and you get that 10k boost, and it's just super consistent. And let's get to the deck. So like and comment if this looks great. If it doesn't, then let me know in the comment section below. So what's great about, he runs 1 fledgling talent Pan, 3. She's a 1-drop, and what's great about her is that choose 1 card from your hand and place it in the drop area and draw 1 card. So pretty much this is similar to the 1-star Dragon Ball. You drop 1, but your opponent doesn't drop a card, but you drop 1 and you draw 1. So it's a constant like nerfing your hand, and you're drawing to make it way more consistent and dropping the cards you don't need. Maybe it could be a Dragon Ball, or it could be maybe another Pan, who knows. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. So you run 3 Pans, so you could constantly have that crazy draw ability. And then since it's yellow, like I said, you run 2 Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku 2-drop 20k, which is, if you guessed it, yes, it's Gogeta, because you want to run Goku and Vegeta cards in this deck. You have to have equal energies, or equal power, in order for you to do Union Fusion. So that's why we run these cards like this yellow, and yellow is just one of the best cards in the game. You draw, and you can kind of save your life with battering, and then you could also Nimbus if you're playing a mirror match with Shenron. I think this is one of the strongest builds. And yeah, so we run 3 Super Saiyan Blue Gokus, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. We do run the 4-drop 20k, and what makes this card great is that it's a 4-drop, however it's a double strike barrier, so it stays on the field for a while. It can't be removed unless you obviously have it in rest mode. But when during your turn, this card gets 5,000 power, minus 5,000 power, and has this permanent, and once per turn, burst 5. When this card attacks, switch it to active mode. So pretty much you could only do it once per turn. So if you do Shenron's effect on top of this, that's 4 attacks. So you got 1, and then 2, 3, and then use the burst, and then 1 more attack. So you pretty much go in for 4 attacks. That's 8 of your opponent's lives, because he's double strike, and you're constantly pressuring your opponent, and he gets that 10k boost from Shenron's attack. So a lot of these cards, you don't really have to win with Victory Strike, Gogeta. You could win with these double strikers. And let's move on to the extra cards. So that was pretty much most of the battle cards for the yellow. And so we do have 3 Personal Ambition. What makes this card great is that the consistency of drawing with yellow is amazing. Like, that's why we have Pan, and that's why we have Personal Ambition. And if your leader card is Shenron card, which it is, choose up to 1 of your energies and switch to active. You draw 1 card too. So this deck is phenomenal. You're constantly drawing, and it's just pretty broken, man. Like I'm saying, like yellow in this Shenron deck is just ridiculous. And if you use Desire for free, you pretty much restand your energy for free, and you draw a card. That's so good. I can see why this guy's stopping so much. And we do run 3 Flying Nimbuses. Flying Nimbus is just an amazing negate card or counter card or counter attack. It pretty much stops those mirror matches or people that swarm battle cards. It just stops it, whether it's Storm or even the Shenron triple attack. If they're doing it back to you, you could use this and it stops the attacks. Bad Rings. I need Bad Ring foil. If Bandai's listening, you guys gotta make Bad Ring pretty much foil. It's a very powerful card and people run it, and it's the only counter card I think as of now. Hit up in the comment section. I might be wrong, but place 1 yellow card from your hand in the drop area and you negate the counter. So you want to make your attacks go through. If they Mafuba you, that's what we run yellow, because Mafuba wrecks this deck and it stops your attacks for those triple attacks. But if you have this, it stops your opponent, and I think blue yellow is probably the most consistent winning one. You have to run your Vegeta cards. What makes this guy amazing is that Vegeta becomes a triple. He's a pretty much 3-drop, triple attack, triple striker. If you have 5 energies, which you will, because with this deck, since you're running blue, you want to ramp up as fast as you can. Yeah, they might Dende you, but you want to ramp up as fast as you can, so you could start bringing him out and go for a game with him, or you could go for a game with any other card. So this card's just amazing. Those of you that don't know, I'll read it right now. Let me read it real quick. Sorry about that. What's great about this guy is once per turn, choose 2 cards from your life and add them to your hand. This card gains 3,000 for every energy you have. If you have 5 or more energies, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards and KO it. And this card gains triple strike. So that's amazing. Rapid Onslaught, Super Saiyan Blue Son Goku. What's great about this guy is when you play this card, choose 1 card in your life and place it in the drop area. If you do so, this card gains critical and he's double strike. So imagine if you bring him out and you use Shenron's effect. He's pretty much 30k critical double strike, so that means they're not going to get any hand advantage with this guy, and you could pressure with him or any other card. But like I said, a lot of these cards are double strikers, so you could pretty much go for a game with any of these cards with Shenron. And moving on, so we do have 2 Ultimate Fusion Gogeta. This card is just amazing. It's a great card for field removal because he bounces out. If you have Sparking, you bounce back 2 of your opponent's battle cards. You put them in the bottom of their deck in any order, so that makes it amazing, and you draw 2 cards. Gogeta Hero Revived. This guy's amazing. If you have Sparking 10, you pretty much crit yourself when you play this card. If you have 5 or more energies, choose one card from your life and place it in the drop area, and your opponent shuffles all their cards and they draw 3 cards. It's pretty much like Cell, but better because it randomizes your opponent's hand. Senzu Bean, why not? Because Storm is still existent and it's just too aggressive. You want to be able to survive and use Senzu Bean and try to awaken as fast as you can. So we run 4 Senzu Beans, and we do run 3 objections to ramp up as fast as you can. Like I said, you want to ramp up and start doing your crazy effects of Shenron. 4 super combos, you have to run your 4 super combos, which is great because you have Sparking 5, and it kind of helps you survive the Storm attack. And then we run 2 Shenrons, and what makes Shenron great is that he pretty much does one of these effects. Return Sparking 5, draw 1 card and choose one of the effects. Choose up to 2 of your energy and switch them to active. You could do that, or you could choose one of your battle cards with cost of 2 or less from your drop area and play it. We don't run that, or you do with the 20 drop Goku, but that's the only one that you have. And choose, or the Pan if you want to keep drawing. And then you also do have the effect of choosing your leader card or one of your battle cards. It gains 5,000 and critical. You're not really going to use that effect on your leader. If you do, that's crazy. But it's mainly for your for your Gogetas or any of those other cards that you want to win with the double strikes or the triple strike Vegeta or Gogeta. And then we do run your 7 Dragon Balls right there. And then for the extra cards, we have 4 World Peace, or 3 World Peace. I was looking at the level. And then we have 1 Ultimate card, which is the Demigra for Overwhelm. If you can happen to do your little play of triple attack, then you could just do this guy and go for game if they're at 3 lives or less, and pretty much push for game. And there you guys have it. This is the consistent winning deck from one of our teammates. I think Blue Yellow is the strongest. Hit it up in the comment section if there's other stronger variations of Shenron. I'm all ears, guys. If you noticed, we might have changed it a little bit. I might have edited the video. I don't know how you guys like it or not. I'm trying to do green screen, so hit up in the comment section if it doesn't look good. If I didn't, then you'll see in the video that I didn't do the green screen, but I tried to. And yeah, hit up that thumbs up for that extra mile that I'm doing for you guys. And there you guys have it. So like, comment, subscribe, and like we always say, y'all stay super.